Hello and welcome to another episode of Orlando Home Show, where strategy matters, passion rules. And guys, I am back in St. Cloud with a brand new builder showcasing a beautiful house. It's 3-bedroom with a flex room and a retreat above the garage. The price range varies from $399,000 to $460,000 depending upon the upgrades and the package you choose. The first thing you're going to notice, you have these beautiful pavers that is included. Everything that I'm telling you is within the price, so there's no going to the design center, at least for now, because what they're doing is they're giving you an all-inclusive price. One thing that you're going to notice is this: you have this beautiful stone elevation right over here. You also have the gutters, which is included. But what I love about this specific house that kind of caught my eye right there was, look at the space right there. Like, you have a really nice front porch area, which is fantastic. So let's go inside and check out this decked up beautiful builder model. Hello and welcome to another beautiful decked up model. The model that I'm showing you is a 3-bedrooms with a flex room that can be turned into a bedroom, with the half a bathroom that could also be turned into a full bathroom. The square footage is about 1,727. The lot size, this is a bungalow style, so you don't have a lot of land, so just keep those things in mind. The lot size is anywhere from 34 by 105, and the price is inclusive of everything from $399,000 to $460,000 depending upon if you have that flex room or that retreat. Actually, you have that retreat or not above the garage, which by itself is about an $85,000 upgrade. So that is something to keep in mind. What I love is, as I come in, this is one of the selection of the door. I love the panels that you have. 9'4" block construction on the first floor with the 8-foot ceiling height on the second, which is a frame. But what I love is, as you enter, you have this open space. Now keep in mind, if you're going to turn this into a bedroom, then everything kind of moves out a little bit, and this will become, this is half a bathroom as it stands right now, with this beautiful tiles going all the way up. This will be changed into a full bathroom with a shower tub combination, so that is something to keep in mind. You also have a closet space right over here, and I always say this, guys, don't get carried away with the square footage. What you really need to make sense, or what really needs to make sense, is the functionality depending upon the structure of your family. Hey, husband and wife working from home, no kids, fantastic, a great starter home, or husband and wife with one small kid. So it really kind of depends on that. I just love the way they have this open space right here, but it does give you that flexibility, as I mentioned. But I love the way they decorate. You know, every time I go to these nice, beautiful builder model, one thing that kind of gets me is just how simply and nicely they decorated. This is nothing but a wallpaper with the trim. If you haven't watched my videos on do's and don'ts of building a brand new home, please go ahead and do so. And if this is your first time that you found me, what are you waiting for? Press that thumbs up button. And if you've been watching my videos for a while, I put in a lot of time, effort, and energy in bringing you these models all throughout Central Florida, Orlando, Tampa Bay, and Ocala areas. So please press that thumbs up button. It's free for you, but it's going to mean the world to me, because I want to make sure that our videos shows up wherever anybody is looking to buy a brand new property in my market. So as I come over here, the tiles that you see over here is included in the price. With this builder, they're not doing the base price and then the upgrades and design center options. So just keep those things in mind. And then this barn door, by the way, is included in the price. Can I get a hallelujah in the comment below? But look at that. And you know, the builder is very, very smart, because what they did is they used the cavity underneath the staircase and made this into a really nice pantry with this beautiful barn door. And look at this whole thing kind of opens up. Look at that. Now, I did another model with them, which was a little bit of a different variation. It was over 1,900 square foot. You have the semi-private dining area right here with this nice big window bringing in a good amount of light. You know, look at the size of the island. You know, that always gets me. I just love the way you can have 3 people right over there, you know, just enjoying, and just, you know, you're doing your, I love to cook, so it's fantastic. You know, you're doing your thing, keeping an eye on the kids, the wife, but it's right there. One thing that I do want to point out, that the microwave vents outside. Isn't that amazing? Now, in my culture, we use a lot of spices and stuff, so it's kind of nice when the microwave is venting. Now, this is a design center option with some of the builders, so please keep those things in mind. The price, as I mentioned, could be anywhere from $399 to $460, depending upon if they have that flex room, or I wouldn't say, I keep on saying flex room, but they're calling it a retreat. If they have that retreat above the garage, which I'm going to show you, and it is just fantastic, just the way they have it. Now, there is a CDD and an HOA. The CDD is about $159 a month, and the CDD is about $66. There's a cabana resort style pool that is coming up in the community soon. They also have a dog park, which I've seen with a lot of builders, you know, for our four-legged friends, a lot of them have. I went to a community and they said they have 2 dog parks, one for the little dog, one for the big dog. And I was like, I thought the salesperson was kidding, but he wasn't kidding. Like, they had 2 dog parks. The little ones, I think below 50 pounds go there, and then anything above 50 pounds, you know, your Rottweilers or your Bulldogs or Labradors or German Shepherds. By the way, I love dogs. My wife wouldn't let me have it. So, hey, it is what it is. But I just love that. So that is something to keep in mind. Now, with this builder, as I mentioned, they were doing the base price and everything, and because this community is going to be selling out very soon, you're just about 15 minutes to 20 minutes to Lake Nona and about 20 to 25 minutes to Orlando International Airport. You're just down the road from everything that is happening. And if you haven't watched my video on St. Cloud, please go ahead and do so, because I talk about school, hospital, shopping, dining on my other channel that's called Orlando Living with D. So please make sure you do that. That's kind of give you an idea. Now, there is an option to kind of turn this into a gourmet kitchen, which was covered in the other model. And if it's not released, it will be releasing soon. 42-inch cabinet, crown molding, everything included, beautiful backsplash. This is where the price difference is going to be. And then let's go upstairs. That's where you have your primary and the secondary bedroom. And one last thing I want to point out. Usually you will have a knee wall. With this builder, with the package that they chose, this is considered an upgrade. So that is another thing to keep in mind. So let's go up and check rest of this beautiful model out. So as I come upstairs, this is something that I always say, and I want to mention this: don't get carried away with the woodwork that you see. It's pretty easy to do if that is something that you want to do. So just keep those things in mind. So as I come over here, this is where you have the very first secondary room, and look at the way it is decorated. I just always love just the way they are decorating the room. So as I mentioned, you know, if you are a young family with a little one on the way or little one already here, it's kind of nice that you have a nice room. This just the wallpaper with some nice trim work. You have the solid door. Now this is a frame, so please keep that in mind. There are very, very few builders that are going to build block over block. So that is something that you want to keep an eye on, because there are some models with some builders that will be block on block, but for the most part, it's always going to be frame on the second floor, and then it will be the brick or the block on the first floor. So that is something to keep in mind. So you have another bedroom. I tend to go in the corners, and you know the reason why. So if you want to kind of know, hey, can you send me the floor plan or the exact measurement, please put that in the comment below. We'll be happy to do that. And guys, you know, there's a lot that is changing in our industry, and I want to point that out for you, because you know, there was a lawsuit and it came to a settlement, and by August, you know, by the time this video is released, it may or may not be in line where the buyers are going to be responsible for the buyer's agent compensation. However, in my professional opinion, smart sellers are still going to compensate a buyer agent, because, you know, traditionally it has always been where the sellers have paid for the buyer's agent. You know, that's just how it had been. The commissions were always negotiable, and then you know what lawyers do best here. So they did their thing, and we had a big lawsuit and all that. But let's just see, the time is going to tell us all the changes that is coming to our industry. So that is something that I wanted to point out, because depending upon the market, you may or may not be responsible to pay for the buyer's agent compensation. It can always be negotiated, as it has been in the past. So please keep those things in mind. You also have the closet space right here. And I love that you have the solid door, you know, especially with Lennar and DR Horton, they usually have those rollaway ones, which always falls on me, or the split ones that I can't seem to open. I open and the whole door is falling on me, but that's just me. I guess too much power, right? And then right over here is your secondary bathroom, a shower tub combination with this beautiful subway tile and a transom, bringing in a good amount of light going all the way up. You also have this undermount sink with the nice quartz right over here. The upgrade is in regards to the package that you choose in regards to the tile. And then as I come right over here, right across is your laundry. Now, please keep in mind, with the way things are right now, washer, dryer, refrigerator is not included. They're giving up to $15,000 in closing cost and prepaid help. But the most bang for your buck, that is something that I always say, is going to be in regards to the inventory home. Now, let me just tell you what it means. An inventory home is a home that the builder is already finished or is about to finish, and it's 2 to 3 months. They will do a rate buy down. They will give you extra concession because that is costing them money. So they are going to be willing to help you and make it affordable. I know of builders on inventory home right now, they're giving 5% interest rate fixed for 30 years. Some builders are doing 2-1 buy downs in 4s. Like you have the first year at 4%, second year at 5%, and then by third year it kind of stabilizes at 5 or 6% depending on. Now, I do professionally, in my professional opinion, I do think that the rates are going to shift, hopefully sooner than later. And I say this all the time, guys. The question you really need to ask yourself is, hey, you know, can I afford the house with the current pricing? Can I afford that? And then make that decision. Because if you are sitting on the sideline, as most of the people are, when the rates change, everybody's going to jump in the market, and we're going to see what we saw during the COVID era. So that is just my take on it. I may be completely wrong, but I'm just telling you from my experience as a real estate agent for almost close to 2 decades now. So that is something that I just wanted to bring to the table. You have the double pane window. With this builder, they have the other style. Usually, you know, every builder kind of uses the same kind of window that opens inwards, but with this specific builder, they have those roll ones right there, as you can see. And then right here is your walk-in closet. Not a huge closet, but for a 1757 square foot, this is a pretty good size. If you've been thinking about, you know, moving from, you know, Seattle, New York, New Jersey, this is a really nice starter home or a second home, you know, closer to Disney and all the things Central Florida has to offer. This is your master bathroom with the double sink and a walk-in frame shower, which is kind of included in the price. They don't have the tiles going all the way up. If you are going to build from scratch, this is something that I would highly suggest. I love the extra depth in the undermount sink right over here. And then you also have a closet space right there. And what I love is that you have a door leading to your water closet. I used to call it a toilet, and yes, my friend who watch my videos all the time know that a client from Northeast told me, hey, this is a water closet, not a toilet. Now, one thing that I want to point out, the price of this house is $399 and can go up to $460 depending upon the retreat. Talking about the retreat, let's go and check out the retreat that they built on the 2-car garage right above the garage, and wait till you see it. So let's follow me, let's go over there. So guys, if this is your first time watching my videos, please do me a favor, press that thumbs up button. I spend a lot of time, effort, energy bringing you these great models all throughout. I really would appreciate it. And now that I'm doing my TikTok dance and Instagram and all that, make sure to follow me. The one thing I want to point out with this builder on this specific model is that you have this nice connection or a nice space right over here. So this could be, you know, just a little space, but what the builder told me on the newer model, what they're doing is they're kind of connecting it. They're bringing this out, increasing the square footage, or you have one of this as a space, like a, you know, in bungalow, there's always kind of a little bit of a walkway that leads to your garage. So this is something that they're doing it on the newer model. I don't believe they have any inventory home that has that option done yet because they're still waiting on permit, but that is something that they could do. And then upstairs is the flex room or the retreat. But before I go there, let me go ahead and show you the 2-car garage. Now, nothing special about the 2-car garage. It's just you will always have an unfinished over here, so it will always be there. Something that I always recommend is to epoxy this. Now, I did a video about 5 things that you should do in regards to when you buy a brand new home. So please make sure to watch that to be able to preserve the value. Now, the other thing is that this is a block construction. So I want to make sure that I point that out. 9'4" ceiling height. And then you also have the garage door opener right over here. So let's go upstairs and let's go ahead and check out this beautiful retreat. As I come upstairs, you have this nice window. I'm really big on windows because, you know, for me, having a lot of windows and the brightness that it brings in is just fantastic. You know, you live in Florida, it's nice, beautiful, and then the second minute it's pouring that you need a Noah's Ark, I guess, to get out. But hey, that is what it is. So you have this nice window. Now look at this. This is a retreat that you can get. In some of their inventory home, they have that, but isn't that amazing the way they decorated, like the way they created the separation right here? And it's nothing but the woodwork that they did. So this is kind of a living area with a kitchenette and a sink. Now, just that you know, they don't have a full range hood over here, because if they did, then it would be considered per code as a multi-family dwelling. And if it's considered a multi-family dwelling, it can't be classified as a single family home. But you know, for a family that maybe has an adult kid, you know, this could be great. You can kind of have them live there, or if you're looking to move in, you can rent this out. You know, you can rent this out to a certain degree. And you know, and I want to be careful, because you know, I was talking to the builder in regards to the Airbnb, and according to the Orange County Code, you know, you may not be able to do Airbnb, and this is a long-term community, so that is something that would not be allowed. If you are looking for those Airbnb, make sure to check out the playlist that I have for Airbnb. That's where I talk, because there are specific communities for that. But this could be a nice bachelor pad, if I may, that you can rent it out on a long term and have some sort of additional income while your family stays there, because it has a completely different entrance, or it has an entrance from the thing. So people who rent it, they don't even have to be here. But I just love the way they have done this. And this is the bedroom, you know, just the way they decorate. Don't hear, don't speak, don't see. Well, do see my channel. Make sure you subscribe, because that is the most important thing. But I just love the way they decorate. They're always doing a fantastic job. So it's really nice over here. So not all models are going to have, or all inventory home is going to have the retreat that you see here with the kitchenette and also the closet space right over here. Not every one of them is going to have that. So please keep that in mind. It really depends upon what they have for inventory. So that is something that you want to do. And then this one has a full bathroom. You have a shower tub combination, simple, elegant white tiles. Sometimes the way they place the tile kind of give it a different design. You have the cards, the upgrade in regards to the color of cabinets here, the flooring. Now this is all inclusive. I really hope that you get a lot of value from my videos, because we do spend a lot of time, effort, and energy to bring you those. So I really would appreciate it if you could press that thumbs up button, maybe get involved. Now please keep in mind, if you are looking in those Central Florida, Tampa Bay, Orlando, and Ocala, we're the right team for you. Check us out, you know, check us out on Google, read some of our reviews, check us out on Facebook, check us out on Zillow. Check us out, because choosing the right agent is super, super important. And at the time of the shoot, as I was saying, you know, there is a lot of things that are kind of happening with real estate industry in regards to how the buyer's agents are compensated. So by the time this video is released, you may or may not be responsible for buyer's agent compensation, which has always been you know, it usually for the most part has been paid by the seller as their additional cost. But then again, we had this you know, an attorney who did what he did, and next thing you know, it kind of opened up the Pandora box and all that kind of jazz. But anyways, I hope that you do get a lot of value from our videos. We look forward to serve you. Please make sure to check out Orlando Living with D. That's where I tell you about the areas. We talk about, you know, shopping, dining, school, everything that there is to know about a specific area. And then my Spanish is what? Poquito. So my Spanish is poquito, so make sure to check out Orlandohomeshow in Espanol, where we cover the same models in Spanish, run by amazing Anna. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.